What's up, Sneaky Nation? Sneaky P here, back with all the news after week number 3 in our Tennessee Titans franchise, where the Titans pulled an upset against their division rival, the Indianapolis Colts. Now, there were good things to take away from this game, and there were bad things to take away from this game. On the good side, we saw our defense step up for the first time this season. The previous 2 games, our defense really didn't do a whole lot. This game, we actually forced 3 turnovers, a 4th one if you consider the turnovers on down, and we got our first 2 sacks of the season as well. Both very good things for this team moving forward. Now, we do have a bye week here. We have our bye week really early in the season. That means 2 news videos in a row, but it actually kind of works out perfectly because next week we are able to start the relocation process, and that is something I am looking forward to. We can pick our team or where we're going and everything like that. So let's go ahead and get going here. We have some scouting points to use. Now, I need to find a cornerback. I really want to step up, like not even just cornerback, defense as a whole. I want to get the most dominant defense that I can possibly find. I mean, that's my goal right now. You know, I want to have that defense that teams fear. So that's what we are looking for. We need to start finding some steals. There hasn't been a single player that I've really been sold on to this point. Now, this guy's projected in the 2nd round, but he's a 1st round talent. That could definitely play to our advantage. Overall, though, I have yet to really find a big steal or even a guy that I can look at and be like, yes, this is the guy I want to draft in the 1st round or something like that. Now, I do have a few other surprises coming your way. Ooh, this guy looks good. That guy looks good. Now, I only have a few more points here. Ooh, A pursue, A minus. All right. And he's projected 2nd round. So if that guy plays out, if either of these guys play out, that could be very big for us. We'll continue to scout people over time. We're out of scouting points this week. We'll get some more next week. And that's the other thing, you know, obviously you have to spend them every single week. Now, like I said, we have some things going on. Let's go ahead and check out our roster. I got a few things I want to fiddle around with. You guys know, just because I put a player on the trade block, by no means that I'm going to trade him. I don't want anybody to think because I throw a player on the trade block, I'm going to trade them. I just kind of want to see what's out there. Casey has really not lived up to the potential yet. He hasn't helped us out a whole lot. I'm not throwing him on the trade block yet. We are going to throw Kendall Wright up on the trade block. Now, again, this does not mean that he is going to be traded. I just kind of want to see what offers we get. You know, we've seen a lot coming from Dorial Green Beckham. We've seen a lot come from him, and I want to see what else he can offer us. So getting Kendall Wright, you know, if we can get a good draft pick for something for him, that could make some sense for us. You know, we also have a young Justin Hunter there as well. Now, Kendall Wright is young in his own right. He's only 27 years old, but that's why teams could potentially be interested in him. I'm really not too happy with what Casey has shown, or even Arakpo for that matter. These are supposed to be the 2 stars of our defense, and I really feel like they've kind of been letting the team down for now. We are early on in the season. Anything can change, but it's still something to kind of keep an eye on. Now, in the division, the Jaguars are now 2-1 as well, but we have won a division game. The Browns 3-0. What is going on? Johnny Manziel doing some work over there. Seattle's 3-0, and the Cowboys are 3-0. Every other team has a loss. Usually you have a few other teams that are in that undefeated mix at this point this season, but everybody kind of seems to be playing here this year, and it's going to be interesting to see how things pan out. And by the same token, there's only 3 teams that have yet to pick up a victory. Very interesting how balanced the league is playing out to be at this point in the season. Let's check out transactions, see if any other trades have been made or anything like that. Traded. Week 3, okay. Melvin Ingram got traded to the Redskins for a 3rd round draft pick. Wow, okay. Devin Kennard got traded for a 3rd round draft pick as well. That's all preseason stuff. So these were the only trades over this past year, or past week. So very interesting to see all that. We can check out the stats within our division this week, kind of see what's going on there. Player stats. Oh, I need to check out the weekly awards as well. Let's go. Where are we at? Oh, geez. I don't know what I was doing there. I don't even know. Here we are. I don't know. Brian no, he's kind of in a backup role over here. Whitehurst, again, backup role, just played a little bit for us there. But Marcus Mariota is actually leading our division in quarterback rating with 104.6, 676 yards. Now, he doesn't have near as many yards as Blake Bortles or Andrew Luck. He is beating out Ryan Mallett at the moment with that, though. He does lead the division in touchdown passes with 6, and he's thrown 3 interceptions. Andrew Luck leads that category with 4, Bortles and Mallett both with 2. Rushing the ball, Sankey, again, we are going to be relying on him quite a lot this year, and you can kind of see that in effect already. 75 carries on the season so far for him. And Mariota, McCluster, and Foster are going to be leading the way here, including Sankey. Now, Foster must have gone down with an injury because he doesn't seem to be running the ball a whole lot here. Only 6 carries. In terms of rushing touchdowns, Mariota and Sankey each with 3. Heron and Gore each with 2. A few other players there with 1. Receiving the ball, Andre Johnson leading the way. 20 receptions for him. His former teammate, DeAndre Hopkins, going to be number 2. Kobe Fleener, 3. James Jones, 4. Allen Robinson, 5. And Bishop Sankey down here at 6 with Delaney Walker right behind him. T.Y. Hilton, Justin Blackman, and Julius Thomas rounding out that. Julius Thomas, the big pickup here for the Jaguars this season, has yet to catch a touchdown pass. That's something to keep an eye on. James Jones with 2 touchdown catches. Allen Robinson with 2. Dante Moncrief, both of those coming against us, as well as Dexter McCluster on that list. In terms of defense, DeQuell Jackson leading the way with 31 total tackles here. Lowry with 29. Huff with 29 as well. Spikes with 27. Sacks, we got 5.5 for J.J. Watt through 3 games. He is beasting once again. Jonathan Newsom with 3. 2.5 for Ryan Davis. Derek Morgan with 2. Vinny Curry with 1.5. Robert Mathis with 1.5. And quite a few players down here with 1. Stafford had a sack. I apologize. I thought we got our first 2 sacks of the season. I forgot that Stafford had picked one up there. Henry Anderson with a sack, the rookie from Stanford there. Any other rookies or anything standing out? We got a half a sack from Bennett. All right, interceptions-wise, we got 2 for DeQuell Jackson, 1 for Huff, 1 for House, 1 for Toller, 1 for Davis, 1 for Brown, Smith, Posluszny, Butler, Lowry, and Parrish Cox. In terms of fumbles forced, 2 for Stevie Brown. Fumbles recovered, 2 for Stevie Brown. Any blocks? Oh, we got the fumble glitch again. Why does this always happen? That seems like such an easy thing for Madden to get rid of. Jared Odrick with a safety there. No defensive touchdowns to this point in the season. Let's check out the awards really quick here, see what we got. Week number 3, Aaron Rodgers, 26 of 35, 346 yards, 3 passing touchdowns, 1 interception, 1 sack. Orlando Scandrick with 8 tackles, an interception, and a touchdown. Chandler Jones with 5 tackles and 3 sacks. And Mallett coming through with 24-34, 280 yards, 3 touchdown passes. He also ran for a touchdown. He did get sacked 5 times, so he did all of that without the offensive line helping him out a whole lot. Either that or he was just holding on to the ball for far too long. That is going to be it for today's episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please smash that like button. It definitely helps me out a lot. And I will see you guys next week where we do the week 4 news video and get to finally select where we are going to relocate to. I will see y'all then. Later.